alright, hello all viewers, alright, so as you guys see, that is nice, but I have just now, implemented a knife is important, so you guys can see, okay? So now, as you guys already know that, we all are viewers, that we come from all types of places, alright guys? And now, tonight, we will be talking about, like, all the types of experiences that you guys have had outside your lives. Now, my type of life to not be worried about, alright? Because you guys can, like, visibly see which two eyes that I know that works in your head, that your brain can communicate to. That you guys can see that I am inside of some type of, panting composer thing, okay? Now, firstly about that, this is my life, okay? This is my type of life that I am living, okay? No should you have to evade about the choices that I make inside my life that has not yet to me dying, okay? That's not yet to me being killed, okay? So as long as I'm not dead to my choices, I guess whatever I do doesn't matter, okay? But this is just because of personality choices and personality things that I was desired to do, okay? Now this all comes out of my personality, okay? Now, if you judge it, you have a problem, okay? Because there's no reason why you should judge somebody's personality, okay? It's about personality. You guys have your own personalities. I'm taken, so don't be like, so don't just be like, me trying to, like, hop in. It's like, some type of panting composers that, I'm currently inside of because of my personal desire to just do things with my personality choices, okay? And this is what my choice led me into. That hasn't got me killed, right? So as long as I'm white, I'm just gonna be white, and everything in my life should be white, okay? But now, enough of I'm spelling, and this is enough of my personal intimidation, interrogation myself, and just hesitation. But now jumping into, like, other people's experiences within those type of lives. So can any of you viewers have enough pride and confidence, to, like, insert and, also make an acknowledgement to me and all the other viewers around you that can just have enough decency, passion, and pride and patience, have the potential enough to just, like, simply have to, like, just, like, listen to, like, what people could say about what they have personally been through inside those type of life, okay? But now, firstly, before we go on with this, life is a gift, right? And always know that, okay? Because so humans can have, like, all these work conditions and things like that, but the worst thing in this world is being born firstly, okay? Because humans have to exist for for anybody to have any type of condition, okay? Humans have to exist, alright? But now being born is the worst thing in the world, okay? But you may think otherwise, because how would you think that being born is the worst thing in the world when there's 7 billion people? No, now I'm just saying, people are common, of course they are, but I'm just saying, that all the probabilities and all the chances of being born is extremely rare. I think it's like literally 1 out of hundreds of billions, like 1 out of a trillion or something like that. Like definitely 1 out of a few hundred billions, okay? But now the probabilities. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm excuse me about that. But now again, diving back myself down into the pace of me jumping back into my context. It's just being I'm subjective about this speech conversation. Is that being born is the worst thing because the probability of it is very, very low of being born, okay? But you can be born still, of course, but being born is just a well thing, but because it is a waste, for you to be born, I'm not gonna go personal and do some type of like freaking type of So I'm sciences and health like that. I'm not here, to like impersonate and put people within their high, deep personal levels. Okay, I'm not trying to do that at all. All right, but all I am trying to say as a fellow viewer of who again has exceptional type of personality preferences and will prefer to be inside of a freaking potential composer rather than just stay on their own 2 feet. Okay, this is how my personality preference choices. Okay, but it has not led to me being killed. Okay, so again, wherever you think that I did I'm stupid, it was not stupid enough to like personally get me into killing myself. Okay, because or to being killed. Okay, because I'm still here. Okay, and all of you guys are also still here. Okay, now. All my life, back into you guys' now into you guys' life experiences, okay? So again, can any mature viewer tell me, with enough decency, patience, and pride, just tell me about, what could have possibly have gone through inside your type of life, So can any visual with enough confidence and with enough, courage, just personally tell me about, like the type of life experiences that you had in your life, right? And you are free of judgments. I weigh myself to all you VJs here, myself, and I weigh myself with acceptance, respect, and kindness, and patience. All right, so and all that stuff is accessible for me to hear you out and accept all the things that you have personally been through. Okay, I will not yell for you, I will not judge you. Okay, because firstly I cannot judge what I cannot know, and I will never know, because again, this was things that happened personally in your life, and I would never know about that because I haven't been in the situation that you've been through. And I hope that whatever it is that's bad, that I won't ever be through it. Okay, but all these things in life is how we on. Okay, all these things, all those types of things on that type of life is just how we on. Okay, it's just how we, with all the probability, it's just how we on. Okay, so again, Canadian video, like express to me what just express to me what about what type of personal life experience can you have potentially ever been through in your life. Right? So Canadian video, tell me that. Hey yo, all my here, I'm fellow individual that has exceptional personality preferences. Alright, so yes, video. Okay, so do you have enough courage and pride and passion and patience with yourself and all the other videos, including myself? Even though I already told you that I weight myself to you videos, with patience, kindness, acceptance, and respect. I mean, yes, I do videos. Okay, yes, I do videos. Alright, so now whatever this is, don't face our backs and look our faces. Okay, video, but you're walking away. Alright, so there's this thing which I'm pretty sure that as a favorite video that you also know that this game just forces us just to keep walking. Like this game has no type of, it's like so like insensitive. Like I don't know what's wrong with this game. Yeah, this game does have problems, but I guess this talk could be safe for somebody else to conceive. Or I guess this is just not gonna take place at any time, but hopefully there will just be one person who is not of villager descent to understand what we have to talk to each other about, our personal life experiences on these days. But because Christmas is coming up, and that's Jesus Christ's birthday, and we have to we have to worship him about talking about where we came from to be where we are today. It just took like all these big marathons with ourselves, and all these events that we have to go through in life to just be as successful videos. Okay, but even though we come from all sorts of places, we all still unite. Even though there's many videos who just even give a single crap at all about what I'm trying to say, but things that is of better importance, so whatever they could potentially be doing it in their whatever type of life that they're wanting to fulfill their life. But I guess it wouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, as they say it, the only type of person who can give the life that you would want to give is only you. So I would respect whatever type of life that they would want to give, because at the end of the day, the only type of life that they will want to give is themselves. Okay, you can give whatever type of life that you would want to give. Okay, and that's just gonna be it. Okay, that's period, because that's why I left, and that's what makes life a really big gift. And another thing about another thing that's precious about life is that it's just not yet forever. Life is kind of temporary. Okay, now they can also say out there that life can be short because it's very unpredictable. Like you could just never know what can ever happen. You just never know what can happen. That's just what this life is. You just never know what can even happen. And if you haven't enough decency inside your behavior, can you get the freak out of my face away? Because I don't really think that my breath smells so good. And okay, listen, I'm getting out of this thing. Alright, I already just told you to get out my freaking face. Alright, you know what? Freak this. Alright, I'm just gonna walk away. That's just gonna be it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know why I was having such a hard time sleeping. I'm sleeping tonight, but I did kind of hear, the villagers out there, like talking about things, but I don't know what they were talking about, but I'm pretty sure it just be, of just life events that they could be connecting with each other to see if they have any type of similarities or any type of sort of relations with each other. But if it's anything, then I want to know about it. All right, and again, who am I to say anything? Because me being in this village was something that I was never even meaning to do. Me being anywhere in this life was, again, not chosen, because nobody chooses to be in this life, but just make the best out of it, And again, if it were anything, I would just choose, to live life with kindness, respect, acceptance, and passion, and with purpose. All right, because everybody is born with, okay, everybody is born with a passing, alright? Now, I'm not talking to my freaking self for like whatever this thing is again, and let me just go to sleep, but it seems like that whatever this thing is, I took note of it. That this is, I would think, I guess, part 3, I don't even know, okay? But my life should not be a freaking series, alright? My life should just be my life, not a series of freaking events, alright? Good night already, alright? Enough talking to myself, I'm freaking going mentally crazy about all this crap, alright? Yeah. Alright, so it seems like it's morning right now. Alright, so alright, let me just see if all my stuff inside the barrel is good and everything. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here and see if everything's alright. Alright, yeah, so I have all my stuff in here. Alright, so yeah, alright. There's my trident. Alright, I wouldn't think that I would need that ever, because I won't ever have my animals. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so I'm Roger. How are you doing? Okay, first of all, not to be mean or anything, but firstly, why can't you even talk? And then I was thinking, get your concerning face out of here. Okay, I'm sorry to ever just, acknowledge your freaking rudeness, so I'm just trying to freaking, God forbid, and bless you with a new morning, okay? Now, I'm sorry that I ever had to, but I'm just now saying that I never had to do anything in this, and you probably wouldn't even have to be even alive today if it weren't for such of your freaking ungratefulness and rudeness, okay? You better be grateful that you've even took a breath, being aware of that breath, and just, waking up with your eyes open today, okay? That better just take greatness. I mean, excuse me. That's better take, gratefulness that you had that chance, okay? Because there could always be a chance that you probably will wake up in a freaking certain morning, alright? And that's gonna be horrible, okay? So I would just think, instead of you being rude all the time, I would just think then otherwise that you should just be freaking kind and respectful. So what do you have to say about that? Okay, I guess walking away is better than freaking saying things that is not worth the truth. Goodbye then, freaking problematic villager. Well, I'm just trying to make you have a good day and bless you. But whatever, it's not my problem listen, all your problems is not my problem. It's not my problems, alright? So I just think that in this village today, I think I have to see, make a speech, because it seems like a lot of you villagers have freaking issues and problems, and that your faces look like that always has a problem. Now your face doesn't even look happy, okay? Your face just look like this. Your face. You can walk away from me if you freaking want to, okay? But this is the truth of you freaking villagers, alright? Your face always looks like that. It just wants to die. Your face just looks like that. It just wishes to never even be a face. That it just was nothing. Absolutely just nothing inside of darkness. That you just wish that you were never born, okay? Now, sure, life can be tough at times, but just, again, make the best out of it. Okay, even though I walk away, I'm just gonna, talk while I'm walking, okay? Not walking as you're talking, but I'm just walking as I am talking, but not just walking and you talk. Okay, you know what? Furthermore, okay, who are you to think of anything to tell me of anything about my type of life, okay? Because firstly, I can live the type of life however I want to, and I can treat people whatever way that I want to. Okay, now with me taking note of that mentally, with a mental pen and just writing on a mental piece of paper, I told you I was gonna walk away. Okay, some people you just can't help. Alright, me killing somebody is not worth it. That's a sin, okay? To God's sake of his name, and even the eyes of himself as he is God. As I already worship him, so why the freak am I even doing this as with his creations? On a villager, now. Good morning, villager, and how are you So you're just gonna seriously act like that this did not exist in your life, and as you push me, act like that you didn't just see me bless you with a good morning that you didn't have to even ever have. You really just need therapy, okay? I'm freaking dead serious. I already know that things around here could be just. I would just say like in these scenarios, just make the best out of it, okay? Now, villager, how are you doing today? And good morning. How you doing? And good morning to you too. Finally, somebody who has enough decency to just simply say good morning and be grateful about it. Good morning, villager. I'm too. Listen, man. I know that I've seen you trying to talk to the other villagers on you, but some of them actually was born not being able to talk, and then they just walk away not being able to control themselves, because the game just well, actually again, nothing. This is the first time anybody has probably ever told you anything about your life. I mean, I'm not gonna say any your personal experience about this life, but I'm not gonna say anything about what you learned in your type of life. Yeah, I would otherwise just say nothing about it, okay? But again, listen, let me tell you about my background. inside my life, alright? Because firstly, you know what? I'm gonna hear you out, okay? Yeah, just hear me out, alright? Yeah, so if you wondered how I ever even got into this village, you know, like, I just, you know, are you awake? Listen. Alright, I'm just gonna go in the house and just freaking accept people's yife, alright? I'm just gonna... Talking is just not my thing, alright? It's just... I'm just gonna know better to just accept it and just keep on moving on with life and just doing things that I would just know for the better as I've been taught as I was a young kid, and that's just gonna be it, okay? If you don't like talking, then I automatically accept that about you, okay? Alright. So, you know, I just hope that you have a good day, and I hope that you just, like, you know, really sort your life out, because I don't know why it seems so hard for you to communicate, okay? Because I understand that you could start up. Listen, man. Why does every single villager do that? You know, man, I think I just highly need to freaking think things out, man, because I just can't be I just can't be like to say. I already been telling villagers, and I told myself this morning before I woke up, to just stop being with all the freaking negative. I can't keep driving and striving and just standing along with all this negative aspects of life. Alright, first, like, get out of my freaking house, alright? Get out of my house. I don't know who the freak you think you are. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take a word from you, okay? You showed me that you had disrespect. Get out of my freaking house. I don't know who the freak you think you are breaking into somebody's house. And you better have not freaking messed anything up, nor should you have better not taken anything. Okay, the reason why this box is missing here is because it was the stuff that I took earlier this morning. I swear, man, like, what is wrong with people? I mean, I understand that villager could have said that some villagers over here is like, could be like, you know, non-verbal, but then, you know, DM game just senselessly just keeps making them move, but... Man, I just really don't know what to do with anything anymore, because I just don't know what happened to me today, and I just think that all the things that these villagers are freaking treating me as is just really screwing up my freaking mentality and my brain. But I can't let nothing at freaking all mess with my type of mentality, okay? Because this mentality has been through hardships. This mentality has been through a lot of backdowns and a lot of, you know, relapses, you know, and I just can't keep letting this keep getting back to me, man. And no matter how much I want to or not, I don't care if there's no villagers listening. I will still make them hear me, okay? Because I have a voice, and I'll use my crackly voice, but I freaking still have a voice that God gave me, as unique as it is, and I accepted it. But then I get my voice that he gave me for a purpose, for it to be heard. I will be making it heard, okay? I mean heard. But now, I don't care if there's no villagers around me. I will still make them hear me, okay? Because I'm a pretty loud talker, and my crackly voice can make it even more echoey, okay? Now, sir, I may have developed a stutter when I was actually, like, you know, younger, okay? But just because I can speak out loud, you know, like, and repeat things, does not mean that I'm freaking retarded, okay? Just because I may have stuttering does not mean that I'm freaking stupid, okay? Because I'm pretty sure all the villagers who walked away will actually just freaking walked away because they actually know that I freaking have a stutter, and if not, then I don't know how they don't know, because my stuttering is I'm very noticeable, okay? Because like I just don't know what makes you stutter, like, you know, but just whatever this freaking thing is that I don't know what it is at all, like, I just don't freaking know anything anymore. Like, you know, just take all these things out, man, because I just need time to freaking think, alright? I don't know why my life is just going... It's just, again, like, what I get... I don't know why people keep saying again when they have never told anybody anything yet. But now, it's just like, you know, this is how my life feels for me, alright? And this is just how my life is going for me right now, alright? It just feels like that as I am, like, you know, climbing on the hill, right? It's just like, you know, whatever life keeps, like, you know, throwing freaking rocks at me, like, it doesn't freaking care, even though it's my life that I've been gifted by the freaking hands and sake, and even, again, the eyes of God. You know, it just feels like that I could just, you know, like, visualize that I can at least visualize about it, that it is just like that I'm climbing up a hill, but then I have to just apparently keep, you know, I'm slipping that I just like completely fall off the hill when I've already been at a higher point on that same exact hill. Okay, and that's just what my life feels like. It just keeps feeling like that. At times it's good, at times it's bad. But this is just all procrastination. This is just all of not wanting to do things that you would later on probably even know that it would just have been for the better. Okay, but this is what my passion is. All right, like I just don't know why life has to make things so freaking difficult, okay? But what type of freaking excuse is that, man? Like, I just can't keep making excuses because, making excuses is just something that I just need to learn if I freaking stop doing, okay? Because excuses is nothing, and possible is nothing, alright? The only thing that it is persistence, and just, like, having the willpower to just keep on doing things that you would otherwise know that it is for the better of people around you and for yourself, especially yourself, since it is the life that you were trying to focus on, which is the only life that I used to focus on before anybody else's is, visibly yours, and it should always be that type of way, but, I just really gotta get together with myself, because I'm just trying to, be this influencer, yet I can't really speak, But there's just so many things that I just wish that I was better on, and the only way that I can really get better on it is just, being within the moment of it, constantly. You just have to be a part of it, constantly. You just have to go through it. You just have to actually go through it, and yeah, and I don't know if that wandering trader is like the one that I have to pay rent to, but I highly doubt it isn't, because I literally just pay rent to him in like 2 seconds. Of 64 emeralds to him, like literally only like a week and a half. A week and a half ago. So there's no way in the world that he's back already for like one more 2 seconds of 64 emeralds of rents that I pay him in. Okay, there's no way that's him. Okay, all right. Actually, yeah, that's not him, because that one actually has different llamas. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not his. Well, it's definitely not him and his llamas, okay? Alright, so now listen, man. I don't care if I freaking stutter to the point of where I can't breathe. I would just know better to just take my time to just speak in the English that I know that I can speak in. I can speak English, whether if I freaking stutter or not. Whether my voice is repeatedly bumpy or not, I still have a voice, even though you can physically see me struggling to talk. I can still speak out there. Okay, what type of slow motion thing are you just freaking doing? So, I don't know what's wrong, people. You really just gotta really get it together, man. You guys all seem like that you have no purpose in life. What you guys do, you just need to freaking learn how to awaken that purpose. All right, I'm a little villager. Wait, do you stutter too? Yeah, man, I just don't know why these things happen, Wait, man, I can sort of like, connect to you, because I actually stutter too. Wait, dude, I thought stuttering was like whale. I mean, not everybody stutters. I mean, people can like repeat words, but they don't actually have nowhere near the freaking actual stuttering condition. Yeah, man, stuttering is freaking real. The pain is real, and just hating speaking about, because obviously stuttering is just real, man. Like, it really is for real, man. But how are you doing today? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm just trying to keep everything together with myself, because why you still go to school for vehicles? I had to apparently do a presentation. Yeah, man. Yeah, presentation. Oh man, yeah. Listen, man. I am here, okay? I am here, and I await myself to you with acceptance. Well, again, and also actually as a fellow stutterer, and as I can also say it as well. So. Yeah, but also that I've also kind of noticed that over your stuttering, yeah. I'm pretty sure that the abusers. I'm telling you that this game that is sensitive and freaking cares about how people can want to, like, you know, yank visas or whatever, it just keeps making this move. You know, so just try your best. You know, to like, you know, walk along with me, alright? I'm here for you, alright? Yeah, man. So yeah, we can get the best out of you sometimes, you know. And sometimes we want to just keep making excuses, and you just like, you know, we want to, like, you know, I'm questioning things because, you know, I'm sorry, things can just seem to, like, you know, go wrong all the freaking time, you know, say life, you know. But now, I'm pretty sure that me and you, we're not born in Star Wars, okay? Like, I mean, you weren't born in Star Wars, right? No, I was not born with the condition, but I did develop the condition at a pretty young age, and it always just got more and more worse. Like, I had to go through, you know, all those types of therapies, but it just always seemed to just get worse, and I just literally think that I could do nothing to better my stuttering. I just literally think that it's just attached to my you know, the way my brain is forever, because it's just the thing that I developed. Alright, walk along with you. Alright, know that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Alright, because I already told you about that. Because I already told you about man. Yeah, man. So I'm Vulture, are you alright, man? Man, it's just so hard to freaking think right now, man. Hey, listen, Vulture. I know that for stutterers out there, it can get hard, okay? Yeah, we can, man. Hey, man, just listen to me, okay? I don't think anybody else in this village stutters, but you know, me and you, okay? And you know, luckily, because you know, I probably wouldn't have been here right now if it weren't for me. You know, like, I'm probably just some village because, you know, I had to, like, you know, came here for like a very poor, broken down orphanage, and then somehow I came up to, like, you know, find this village that has a like, you know, seemingly invisibly, like, you know, a lot of cool stuff in it, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, I'm some type of, like, I'm laboratory or stuff over there, man. Yeah. Or hello everyone over there. It's me. And I'm just like, you know, like a basic robot. I just wanted to, like, you know, well, not really basic because I'm a robot that can I'm speak. Yeah, man. And also, like, do you have, like, you know, glitches like whenever you were like would you have like or yes, I am listening. Yeah, man, but I will just be saying then afterwards with that, you know, that I would just be saying, you know, like, do you have glitches when you listen, man, I'm over here, okay? Just, you know, yeah, God will be with you, and just, you know, yeah, God go, just, you know, yeah, God go do of you with your. I'm stuttering, alright? Yes, man. Alright, listen, I am trying over here, alright? I am trying. Listen, man, you don't even gotta tell me that bullcrap, boy, because trust me, man, I know that you are trying, alright? I know that you are highly trying, okay? Talking at all, if you're a stutterer, especially kind of like, you know, a very noticeable or severe one, it's always trying. It is always trying, man, because it is no freaking joke at all. Yes, man, I certainly am trying. Yeah, so it seems that I've heard that you guys have stuttering problems. Yes, man. Like, me and him were not born stutterers, but this is just something that we developed at pretty young ages. Like I think I always stuttered ever since I was, like, you know, 7 or 8 years old. And whenever I would have to, like, you know, go up in class and, you know, make freaking have to presentations, whenever I would have to, like, you know, freaking talk, and it would just take me, like, you know, like, irregularly so long to, like, you know, even start a sentence, you know, like you know, with me having some talk, and then whenever I would want some talk, like whenever it actually even took me long to talk before I even started saying my sentences, kids would just put their freaking heads down and like that. I was not even up there, and they would just like start talking behind my freaking back, and they would just like start muttering and just saying things that they would otherwise not say, knowing that I would get mad about it. Yo. Yeah, man. So when it came to a point of where I did, seemingly did start to speak, try to speak, because my speaking is freaking difficult. Whenever I did seemingly speak, the classroom, the kids who put their heads down, they'll put their heads back up, and then they would burst out of laughter. And all the other kids in the classroom would burst out of laughter. And even the freaking teacher, even got up as he freaking laughed with the freaking children. Like, what type of teacher does that crap, man? Okay, that is crazy. I don't know what type of teacher would actually do that to their student. That teacher has to get fired for making fun of a freaking child when we were back then, like a child, but who has speaking difficulties, like a speech disorder, as it is called. I would think then, just stuttering. Yes, it is called stuttering, or cluttering, but similar things. But mine is called stuttering. Yes. And the vulture's over there. Yes. Wherever he went now, because I'm pretty sure he went back home or something. But I just hope that he's alright, man. Like really getting it together with his life. Yeah, man. Yeah, but but the stuttering thing, yes. Okay, so you said that the kids in your classroom would laugh at you? Yes, they would freaking laugh at me. And again, and I said that even the freaking teacher laughed at me as well. I swear, that was the most criticizing and the most freaking depressing and the most anxiety triggering class that I have ever had to have stepped foot in to even do a freaking presentation. I swear, they laughed at me. And I was just about to go to the office and call my freaking my freaking mom, because I just could not take it there for a second longer. That classroom just take me the freak off. Because they say that we're stupid, but they're immature to just understand that people can have speaking differences and just to not laugh, and just be mature to just not freaking laugh. And if they laugh, they're the ones who is really. They're the ones who really is actually immature, because they can't help the fact of just hearing kind of different sounds and knowing that physically seeing us struggle when trying to speak, they can't handle that because they're too immature to handle it, and they just freaking start laughing like freaking, and they're the ones who's making the real weird sounds when they're freaking laughing. What the laughing is not really even intended for what somebody could freaking potentially go through when they're having hardships with freaking something that they were taught, but they struggle with the same thing but they struggle with the same thing that they were taught. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that was highly a traumatizing scene that they would have had to have ever underwent in your entire life. Yes, of course it is, and I will never forget that freaking day. Okay, and like I said, I can't believe that even the freaking somebody a fool you would think that would always keep you safe and always support you, which is the teacher. You would never think that the teacher would even laugh with the children at me or at anybody else who has some type of speaking difference. I just can't ever believe that the teacher would actually freaking get herself actually even freaking up and laugh with the children right next to the children, and they would just all laugh. They would just laugh and freaking laugh and just laugh. And I was like up there having a freaking tantrum, and then as I got more and more angry, they just kept laughing and laughing and laughing. Like it was literally like the freaking devil was in that classroom making them do that. And I just felt that the devil literally had his biggest and his most deepest and darkest hands on me when I was wireless at that freaking moment. And I just felt that I was just gonna collapse, man, because knowing that the teacher knew that I had a speaking difficulty, but yet she still acts like that it doesn't matter, and she still puts me up there, with ease to have to freaking do a presentation, and yet she knew that I had a speaking difference, yet she lacked the ability to care enough to know to give me more time and tell the kids that, okay, just, he's kind of different, so, have patience, but if any one of you laugh, then you will get sent out and go to the office for, laughing at somebody, with kind of, some type of handicap or, some type of, but, like a disorder that can impact how one can freaking and communicate. Yeah, man, that really did deserve to get sent out for that, because that is just something that is just, as a robot can even say it, that's just not even funny. And you would think that the robots really even have freaking, you know, well, I can't believe I just said, I don't even know what the word that I just now even said even means, but you would just then whatever you like think that do robots even have emotions? Well, I actually kind of have, like, you know, really good AIs, or, like, you know, like artificial intelligence, and that is just kind of like, you know, hiring me, because I was programmed to have kind of like, you know, more I'm digital and kind of like, you know, better artificial intelligence, you know, like AIs. Like that's just how I was put up, and it was just how I was programmed to be, you know. Yeah, man. Like I've heard about all that technology and the incorporation, you know, like, you know, you know, robot stuff, you know, like that robots, like in the future, and also that I could have also, like, you know, heard them taking over jobs and stuff. Like, you know, what is it, you know, like about that you're also a fellow robot that they can tell me in the ways that you can do, and you can just, like, you know, try your best to, like, tell me that in your robot ways. Like, would you ever like you know, consider wanting to, like, you know, take over jobs? I mean, if for anything, man, I would not want to take over a job, because, I mean, let a job be the job that it was made to be as a job, okay? Because I would not want to take over somebody's job and make them unemployed, and then they can't pay their so-called bills and their so-called rents, and then just gonna, you know, like, be evacuated out of the house that they were, you know, again, so-called renting to their so-called landlord that they were given their credits, or like whatever it's called, you know, like their okay, I gotta know, like, your money that it is so-called, you know, like the money. Yes, you're right. I meant the money. Yeah, like the money currency, like the currency that people pay in. Yeah, which is called money. Yeah, which is pronounced as money, and that. Yeah, but as a robot, I would not want to take over somebody else's job, because I would not want them to be, or I would not think that it would be a good thing for them to be unemployed, because, you know, if they were unemployed, that would make their life so bad, you know, like I would at least think it would be, you know. So as a robot, I would not want to take over somebody's job, or whoever's job that you're trying to like refer to, or like you're trying to pronounce somebody else as. Yeah, well, I wasn't referring to really anybody. I was just, you know, saying, you know, anybody, and like anybody's job, like, you know, type of job. Yeah, I would not want to do that to anybody's type of job or whatever. Yeah, all right, good insight about that. But, you know, it was actually good talking to a robot that has, you know, kind of like, you know, higher type of AIs, like, you know, like, again, like, you know, well, you know, so, you know, like CPUs and motherboards and processors, and, you know, artificial intelligence, you know, excuse me about that, intelligence, you know. And it's just cool, you know, like seeing a robot that was specially designed to, like, you know, have, to, like, you know, be more sociable, and, you know, like a bit more you know, having more ways of, you know, I'm talking, you know. But it is good to see a robot that has, and I would think that would just, like, you know, again, that I would just think that would be, you know, like, kind of like one of a kind type of stuff. Yes. Alright. But yes, it was also good, I guess, you know, that can, you know, at least express it as a robot, at least. That I would, you know, say that I guess it was then feelingly a pleasure. I mean, not a pleasure. A pleasure. Is that how it's pronounced, human being? Yes, my name is also called Parka Steve. I have a name. Okay. You may not want to say things in ways that you would think that I would otherwise know when you've never announced yourself to me as a robot. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was kind of, like, you know, expecting too much of you. I guess I kind of just thought, like, you know, thought that your AI could, like, you know, read what my name was, and that you would just automatically know. But that's just visibly enough, not the phase of how you work, you know. But yeah, I was not programmed to know people's names like that. But hello, but Parka Steve, pretty good name. And I also have researched the word up called Parka. Parka is like a type of hoodie that people could wear like that. So why are you called parka? Is that like something that you wear? Yes, that's actually the hoodie that I can't ever take off. Like no matter what type of freaking temperature it doesn't matter if it's like, you know. Now obviously more preferably inside the freezing cold or even inside the freaking hot, you know. And now I can't even take this, you know. I'm just hoodie off when it's hot. And that's just gonna cause me like a lot of problems inside my life. But I can't ever take this thing off. I don't know if it's literally a part of my skin because I had it on for so long. But I think like when I was young, I think somebody put this huge, like it was then huge, you know, like this huge hoodie on me when I was like, you know, very small, and then nobody ever took it off. They would just say, okay, like leave it on him because it's just what makes him special. And then they would always just, you know, do that. And I then whenever I grew into it after all those many years, I guess it just then became a part of my development, and it just can't come off of me because I just think that. Wait a second, I'm sorry about that. I had to kill a freaking zombie, or whatever that means. Okay, but yeah, just get rid of the zombie so it doesn't hurt. You know, the citizens of this village, or the villagers. Yes, the villagers are. Yeah, so yeah, but you know, with all that stuff being said, yes, again, your name is Parka Steve. Yes, I'm Parka Steve. Yeah, so you know, Parka, you know, what people who wears that type of hoodie thing. Yes. I mean, yes, yes. Yeah, alright, but it was really good. I would suppose, you know, I was pleased to see you, Parka Steve. Alright, I'm you two robot that superior type of artificial intelligence, you know, with accelerated functioning type of CPUs and processors and, you know, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so it was a pleasure to see you. Are you two bye? Farewell. Oh, alright. I'm farewell then. Alright, but I would suppose then that it is time to go to sleep because I mean it is God knows what time it is. I was just like, you know, talking to like, you know, about that robot out there. Just about things and like you know, like his experience and, you know, just things about, you know, like life kind of too. Alright, but now it's time for me to rest. Alright. Rest before it becomes too late. Alright. Another opportunity to be a better person with all the other villagers around here and even teach them some lessons about life. Alright, so okay, I am very hungry. Okay, I don't know how I did not see that about myself. So I'm not just like, you know, getting like a magical type of board. I can solve many of my problems inside this freaking reality life and actuality, as you know, we all kind of like, you know, see it as. But I'm just gonna get myself, you know, some type of magical apple so I can get even double type of, you know, benefits, and just gonna eat it for the sake of my well-being and my health. And I'm not. This is not really made out of gold. It's just some type of enchantment. Alright, even though it is the color of gold, but it is alright. It's not gonna freaking put like, you know, gold lead into my body. It's still an apple. It's just like, I guess, like, you know, the color of gold. Alright, but you know, I'm other than that, okay, you will just already kind of look like, you know, like that's gonna freaking, you know, approach yourself back to me as freaking, you know, hostile. Like, you know, people just can just freaking choose to, like, you know, live the same, like live in the exact type of same world with either hostility or positivity, optimistically or pessimistically. And you know, it's really just the types of things that you can choose. Alright, now, hello villagers. Hello there. Hey. Alright, it must be that stutter, that villager that stuttered. Oh, it stutters. Hey. Okay, man. What's wrong with you, okay? Do you not know if I freaking speak, okay? Speak up and stop freaking doing that thing on purpose. Listen, man. If you're not stupid enough to understand, and also an individual who actually stutters. Wait, another villager who stutters? Yes, there's no problem with that? No, actually not at all. I can actually relate to that if you gave me something actually enough to talk first. Oh, for somebody who actually has the same condition as me, I am sorry about that, because I'm talking kind of to myself then, since I kind of had the same type of condition. Yes, and you actually also look very intelligent. No, if he can't speak, he is stupid. Where'd you get that type of freaking terminology from? Well, I mean, if you can't speak, then you're stupid because, you know, just love how to speak. Okay, you have a lot of fouls and flaws about what we're freaking even saying over there. Learn how to speak better and be more truthful to yourself about the things that you're choosing to say. And you should have more awareness of that. Okay, well, I'm not the one that's speaking different, which I authorize yourself to be quiet. Whatever that means to I'm sorry. Okay, furthermore, villager, I'm doing today, villager. Alright, yes, I'm doing good, alright? Alright, well, that's good. Yeah, but there's also like another villager that I'm sure around here. I mean, I heard about Amorio. Yeah. Alright, well, you know, just to make all these things I've said, well, first of all, you know, like, but it was good talking to you, man, and that always know that you can have me to relate to, alright? Yes, man, alright, goodbye. Oh, farewell, alright? Farewell, okay? After fucking 20 times I have to keep on repeating myself, but you at least will have enough decency and patience to know that I'm actually going through some actual crap, right? I've been through that actual crap too, man, and of course, yes, alright, I told you that I'm highly relatable to our still so-called, you know, again, the freaking stuttering condition thing, alright? I take that disappearance of what you just told me as a alright. That of you just disappearing out freaking nowhere as a alright. What do you mean, man? Okay, what do you mean, man? The only place of why I even went as you could have thought, and the only place was equivalent over here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just looked you that was you answer because as I turned back, you were not even inside of my sight. So I would just then thought that you just vanished. No, the only place of what I went to was just the place that you just told me where I just you know told you that I was at. Yeah, but it was good seeing you, right? Arts bye. Oh yeah. Again, okay? And highly excuse me about that freaking nonsense. About whatever this freaking thing is, alright? But farewell, right? Alright, man, farewell. Alright, now this is... Alright, bye, buddy. Bye. Yeah, villagers, but I just want all of you villagers to know that, you know, you're all different, and, you know, learn how to just stop judging freaking people, alright? Well, I'm gonna listen to you, you fucking retarded, okay? When can you just ever freaking... Okay, you white boy. I'm sorry, but whatever that crap was, you know, I would just, you know, advise you to be careful with whatever that crap, the freaking crap is, and then the other freaking that. Where you just gonna ever freaking grasp the freaking effect that people's differences can actually lie where their gift is, okay? Now, I'd say if you've been retarded, I would just, you know, advise you to just have some freaking intelligence that you think that you have so much, but you lack a lot of it to just understand that people can have differences, okay? So then apply all the intelligence that you would think that you're just that you have that you lack a lot to even have to really be the definition of true intelligence. But then, you know, put all that actual intelligence that they want to keep putting into people that has differences, and put that into knowing better to just accept people's differences and just let that be where you carry yourself with, and just let that be of what you drive and strive with, right? Okay, I got deep too fast. Frick, you don't know if we got deep enough to freaking impersonate people who has actual conditions, okay? Get the freak away from me before you gonna have this freaking firing bell, digging smacker, blasting globe thing bell, and it's like your freaking ending future, alright? And I'm now trying to tell you that that's not gonna be a game then. So the thing that is truly deep and freaking dark is by you bullying people that has actual freaking conditions. That's what, at the end of the day, that's what's freaking dark. Now goodbye and get your crap together in your freaking life. Then I don't care if you freaking silence me. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a freaking problem. Man, I am freaking done with this place. I mean, not like that, because there's still good people in this village, but you know, I hope that more of them, it's just gonna, like, you know, keep coming to more and more groups of good people in this world that can just over here and just, you know, hear people out and just, you know, just let that be how it is. And you know, don't you know, go against the acknowledgement, and don't go against, you know, like the laws of how nature works, and don't just, like, you know, go against of how things can be, you know, categorized as with how nature is. And now I'm just gonna be going to freaking better, right? So now certainly I had to go through a lot of crap today, and I'm just like, you know, then like let this be a lesson to just, you know, or no, again all the countless times people have to potentially ever even just freaking say even the word with the freaking repetitions of excuse me and whatever this freaking I'm thinking even this, but whatever this freaking thing is, whoever's even making this thing in the first place, if you're trying to get all freaking personal with me, let me get all deep and freaking technologically personal with you, and just, you know, stop making my life into a freaking game, and also stop making my life and the others people's around here's life into a freaking game and a series. All right, my life is certainly a journey, okay, but my life is not a freaking series, okay? It's way longer than that. And don't make it into things that you keep on explaining my freaking daily life struggles every single day that I live my life into, okay? It's not gonna turn into a series. Now, whatever this thing is, I highly would recommend to you, as a Parka Steve, to the person making this thing in the first place. But I also await myself to you with patience, decency, and you know, being lenient and acceptance, okay? You have done enough for wherever you're trying to make this crap even out of, okay? You have done enough out of that, and you already know all these other things on your own, okay? That you've been doing a lot of freaking, if you even research on, but you know, what I would then suppose, you know, but then, you know, all that freaking excuse me, with that crap, okay? Just be real here. Other than that, with that, you know, research, all right? But you know, that's it. And you already know, just, you know, like, do what you gotta do in life. You know, have acceptance, you know, kindness, decency, patience, and you know, just acceptance with people, and just let that be what you carry with yourself. And that's just gonna be it, all right? So I'm done. I'm going to bed, all right? Now, again, this is going to be the abide, alright? The freaking abide. When I said it is said out loud, abide can mean years or never again, okay? So this thing is going to be, am I saying as I say it? A freaking bye, alright? So, because this thing does not exist anymore. Again, this is my life. I'm trying to figure out my life, you know. I have to, like, you know, I grew up to be who I am to be today. I just gotta, like, you know, do all the crap that I had to be committed to me growing up to having to deal with all this, to do so with that. So now I'm going to bed, and that's just gonna be it. All right. So again, good night. Good night.